Hello everybody, welcome to another Minecraft video. Today I've installed a whole brand new texture pack for everyone to look at. This one's called Sphax Pure BD Craft. I'll put a link in the description. It's a pretty cool it's a pretty cool texture pack. But today I'm doing a follow-up to the tour because the tour became too long and I decided not to show a couple areas in my world right here. So first things first, right now we're going to go see the mansion, as I've taken to calling it.
I drink the beer from the glass, but that's boring. That's boots, ooh yeah, that's more like it, keep pouring. I have the German accent, and so of course.
So you got double doors, you know, and as soon as we step inside we see it's pretty high ceilinged, pretty open area. We have a bookshelf here, and this is the main room. To the right we come to the dining room, which comes with complete chairs, which are not sittable, but they're still chairs. To the left we have a couch and a television. So you can see there's the white static on the screen because it's the snow, right? Pretty cool. We move in here into the kitchen with a box full of raw meat, as any good kitchen has. And on the right of that we have the oven, just in case you want to cook stuff. To the right of that we have the sink, which is a cool little thing. If you put a minecart on a rail and then put a fake item number 63 door in front of it, it looks like a little sink. And then we have the workbench. I guess I'll go upstairs first. Nice staircases using half slabs and stone. That's a pretty nice feature. We have the washing and dryer, and on this end of the sink. Notice the steel half doors in. Oh, and these are the metal, the steel blocks that make up the washer and dryer. So people have them on the upstairs of their house. I don't know why. If you turn to the right here, we have the bedroom area, and then we have a balcony protecting people from jumping off the stairs. Unless you hop on the bed, then you can do that, but yeah, you might get hurt. The bed is a pretty standard, made of wool. Has some nice stone pressure plate pillows, because you know you gotta have maximum comfort. Big skylight roof area, so if a helicopter comes, it can probably see you changing. And a big balcony area for looking around, I guess, because you gotta have a balcony. Now to the main floor again. We're gonna look at the backyard a little bit and the deck. You step outside the back doors and you enter the on the deck to the sprawling giant backyard, which contains sandcastles, a snowman, and an ice castle to oppose the sandcastles, of course. Now we're going to look into the basement, and so we're going to enter from the outside doors. So the basement's pretty cool. It's pretty well lit. We've got cobblestone walls, stone floors, boxes full of items that I when I was figuring out which numbers of the items were what, I put them in these boxes because I didn't want to put them anywhere else. Over here we have the pool table. This is a pretty cool thing. I had to break the wall and grow grass to get the grass to grow in here. You have the pool cues, the cue ball, and the 8 ball, which is a piece of obsidian. So if you were to misplace this piece of obsidian, you would be in for a world of hurt, because it'd be a pain in the behind to move it again. If we step up back to the main floor, we see that it is getting dark outside, which is not good for travel to the boat, but that's okay, we're gonna do it anyway.
I love beer, but how much can the good hold? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So when you step on deck, it's a pretty wide deck, not very long, but you know, you don't always need a long deck to get stuff done. That's what she said.
Das Boot. I have the beer, and so I need.
Oh yeah, this is what I helped them with. This is the ship's wheel. It's a wooden sign with a octagon on it, on a fence post, and then on the half slab which I place it on, so it's a ship's wheel. It's pretty. It's pretty nifty if you have your guy at the wheel. Pretty cool.
It's a light snack, a giant pretzel, totally perfect. Cheese goes nicely with that. Now I'm all dirty and tired and probably needs a shower. Energy drink should do. I just need more than 5 hours.
When I was building out here for the first time, the World War II bunker was the first thing I built, and I said I'm going to conquer a new land, and that's going to protect me from creepers, I said, and it did, because it hasn't blown up yet, but of course it doesn't protect me from the ones that I can't see.
So very totally cool.
Yeah, so at the back of the German lines, we have a little kind of cliffside type operation going on here. This is a small camp. We got duck boards over the water, a little shell hidey hole, even with this land above your head. You never know when you might need one. Of course, here's the average German soldier, all muddy and fleshy. A little thing for keeping the rain off your stuff. And this is, of course, inside the bunker. You can see out in the water, you can see the barbed wire fence, and you can see some of the Allied side. Inside, I think there used to be arrows and stuff in there, but I guess they're gone now. Of course, it is a pretty useless bunker because you just slide down this hill and you can get in. But that's just for ease of transportation because it sucks without doing that. Going up these stairs here, because I heard that they had stairs at one point. You go up through another shallow hidey hole, and you find you're at the front. You're at the front lines. All the floors are all wood, and you have a double, layered stone thing to protect you from, guns and such, just like the Germans' concrete bunkers. So we're gonna move on forwards through no man's land. The first thing we come across is a dug-in forward machine gun position for looking out in the open fields. Of course, we are behind the barbed wire, so we're gonna go down below. These are the duck boards over the water. A very large shell crater here, apparently. And so if you can step over these, but if you fall off, you're as good as hosed because you can't get back up on there. I built them that way so that if you did fall off, you would be hosed. These fences took forever to place because you can't place fences on fences, so you had to pretend to place them first and actually place them. It was a pain. But now we're on the other side. We have a large shell hole full of water. A couple of those here. You have an actual way through no man's land, which comes out to the German bunker, so that's why it's a pretty useless way in and out. We have another one full of water, because you can't get in and out, it's kind of useless. We have a bombed out house. This used to be a house and a field, I guess. Holy crap, that's a lot of resources. But oh yeah, this land was all formed, it was all shaped by, shovels and dynamite. So yeah, that was a dynamite hole. I put some water in there, dug some stuff, put some water everywhere. I think that was natural. That's pretty cool. The fences represent barbed wire fences because they're kind of hard to maneuver around. And if you get stuck on them, you can actually get stuck on them. I thought that should be a feature. You get stuck on barbed wire. And there's poppies everywhere, even though in the original texture pack they look a little bit more like poppies than usual. Than this one, that is. But oh yeah, it's just kind of a mess. You kind of get stuck on the water half the time and can't pass because of the barbed wire. I tried to make it kind of authentic a little bit for being no man's land. Trees, hand built again. Now we come to the actual Allied line of defense. As you can see, it is just a hole in the ground. So we enter in from the one side, firing step. It's the walls are kind of high and muddy. This is a hidey hole. Got multiple sides to go around if you want to. Don't stick your head up too high, of course. Another hidey hole. Firing steps. Chicken. Hidey hole. Yeah, tons of great stuff. You can run around here, maneuver around over here. There's some forward firing positions up here. firing steps. But if you go out this way, this is the weird thing that happened to this. I wanted to build more behind other lines so that, you know, we'd have more, but I realized there was a mountain, and that's kind of weird, so we just ended up building in the mountain and pretending it's flat. So we're just pretending we're not ascending. So I guess this is more front defense lines. You know, kind of see over there. If you continue climbing, we'll see more firing steps. You can kind of see out there. This is where it kind of gets interesting. You have a little bunker here. There should be a phone in here. This is a proper one, all made of dirt and such. This is the medical infirmary, complete with sagging roof tents. I worked pretty hard on those. Got you know, little floor mattresses for if you're laying on the floor. Yeah. Oh, and these are the big guns. These are the artillery pieces. These took a little bit of thinking to get looking semi-decent. So big wheels, little stoppers behind them. This is where you put the big old shell casing in there. Then the gun just kind of points up and it goes bang in that direction, and they hit the Germans. Ooh. Pretty handy, if I do say so myself. And it is dawn, so we should prepare for their attack. But as a matter of fact, there's one right now, all flanking. This gun. There's a flamethrower trooping. Maybe we should shoot that guy. Yeah. That's about it for all I kind of wanted to show today.
Oh, it's a lovely war, a lovely war. To be a soldier, eh? Oh, it's a shame to take the pain. As soon as the valley is gone, we feel just as heavy as lead. But we never get up to the sergeant brings the breakfast up to bed.